Welcome to the first episode of Cities Skylines, and in Cities Skylines the goal is to build a good city. And before we start with a new city, we will do that in the second episode, I want to explain all the basic things that are in the game, because it can get a little complex, especially if you have a very big city with thousands of people. And the first thing is roads, and every city has roads so the people can get to one place to another. And we have this map here with no elevated roads. So the game tries to do its own little tutorial, but I played the game already, so I know a lot of things. And we have lots of different roads. And then we have the 4-lane roads and the 6-lane roads. And we have highways, and we have a big highway right here. And I do have some mods, so things like this, that's not in the normal game. And you can see if I drag a road from here to here, space already occupied. But if I turn this on, that's from the mod, I can do that, and it looks very weird, and we don't want that, but we can do it. And I have unlimited money and everything unlocked, just to show everything. And the first thing that I want to fix is this highway layout. So if someone wants to drive off here and wants to get into our city, right here, and also someone else from this highway comes here and wants to go also in the city, someone has to brake, because this is 1 lane and here are 2 1-lane roads, and we can just build a 2-lane road that goes into this direction. And because this is a little city road, the speeds are different, so you can see, so this is in kilometers per hour. The people that are driving on the highway can go 100, then if you go off, you go 80, and then here's 40, and we don't want that, because you have to brake very hard if you want to go under the speed limit, and we will just change that to 80, so no one has to brake. And on this side too. So, and for roads, there is something called roadway hierarchy, and there are 4 types of roads. So for major types of roads, we have local roads. Mostly local roads are 2-lane roads, and then we have collectors, medium roads, mostly 4-lane roads, and then we have arterials, and these are 6-lane roads. So some of you may not know what local, collector and arterial means, so I will explain it very fast. And then we have highway, but that's very self-explanatory, because it's just... So we in this game we only have a 3-lane highway. In real life there are some 2-lane and 4-lane and maybe 5-lane highways, but in this game it's only 3 lanes for the highway. And if you don't build your roads right, there's a lot of traffic issues, and there are no people driving along here because the game is paused. And if we just press play, we can see there are many types of vehicles that are driving on the highway. And because we don't have anything, we have just this. No one wants to drive here, so we have to build something, and there will be a lot of traffic coming to our city, and that's why we want to build an arterial first. And we will just build a big 6-lane road right here. Make it straight. And I think that was the wrong type. Yes, it was. We will make this road with some trees, so they can produce a little bit of oxygen and reduce the noise pollution, because there will be lots of vehicles driving down this road, and the trees are covering a little bit, so you don't have all the traffic noise. And we can just connect this into here. And I have a little mod named Move It, and with Move It I can just customize these roads a little bit, so I don't have this weird thing happening. And I think with this I can let's see, we will just let it be like this. Maybe I can fix this later. We have to look at our speeds, because this is 60 and it's okay, maybe, but 70 is better, because so an arterial prioritizes going fast to a location in the city. So that's why there are 3 lanes and you can go 70 or 60 on this road. If you're coming from the highway and you want to get to a house right here, it's not there, but you can just imagine it would be here, and you can just drive here to the end and turn right, and he is there. And that's why we don't want so many connections on the arterial, so we don't want it to be, I will just use so it is not good to build something like this and then this, because the people that are going from here to this house don't want to go stand here on the traffic lights and wait for the little traffic to come through here. So we will delete this, that's not good. And we will come to our collectors. And the collectors are mostly 4-lane roads, and these are mostly connected to arterial roads or to highways. And if we place this right here, and then another one maybe right here, no. So we have this. We now want to build something where the actual buildings can go on, because we don't want to build something right here. So I could do this, but it's not very realistic. So we have this these zoning types. We have low density residential, high density residential, and then low density commercial, high density commercial, industrial, and office. And these two are just something where someone could work that lives in the city, and these are, so the commercial uses the goods that are produced in the industrial, and then people from the residential can walk or drive to the commercial and buy food or something else. And so it's pretty realistic. In real life it's not the same, but it's very close. And then we have local roads. And the zoning, we have to put the zoning somewhere so people can live there and buy their stuff. So we will just build, if I can do this, maybe with Anarchy. Yes, right there, and like this. So we have a local road, and now I can zone residential on there. So these people won't be happy because they have just some roads and the house. That's not very good. You want more in the city, and that's why we will build a little grid. Let's say like that, and then building it out like that, and then we have a little grid, and we can just build some residential here and here, and then the rest will be like that and that. And we have commercial here, residential, and that's like everything that the city needs. But the city could import everything, so trucks can go with goods and drive off here and go here and to the commercial. But in the best case we have industrial, so we will just zone some industrial here. And with our roadway hierarchy we can see that the people that want to go to the industrial zone, they can drive there very fast and only have to go through one junction right here. And we won't connect this, so there is a free access and the people can go fast on this road and don't have to brake that much. And now we are coming to electricity, and every city needs power, so every modern city. And we will just put some wind turbines here. The wind is very bad. We will put a coal power plant in our industrial zone. Right here and like that. So that's what this bluish color is. That's how much the electricity spreads. So we have these power lines here, and I have to build a power line right there and then connect to that. No, that's not good. Oh, I have still this anarchy on, so this that's not good. We don't want that, but I can build it like that. So what that does is it spreads the electricity from the coal power plant to our houses, and if I go out of this menu, there's nothing here because the game is paused. But if I press play, you will see that these will come and build their houses, and I'm the mayor, so it doesn't cost me anything to build the houses. The people will build the houses and then they will pay taxes so they can live in my city, but I have to pay for the coal power plant, for the roads, and for everything else. So there's also a garbage, so we will build an incineration plant and just near the coal power plant, and then we have healthcare, and the people need a clinic or a hospital, so we will just build a clinic right here, and then elder care for the old people, we can build it right there, and then child health center, that's for the birth rate and for the health of the young people, right there. And a little city like this wouldn't need that much, but if the city gets bigger and let's say everything what's green here is built, you will need more than one elder care facility and more than one child health center and maybe one hospital or two hospitals, so you can see how big the hospital is in comparison to the clinic, but we don't need that. So I will just... Oh, I forgot one thing. Water and sewage, that's very important. So the people have to drink, so we need fresh water. And the people have... yeah, we will do that maybe down here. So that's all the sewage that's produced by the citizens, and it's we have to build it downstream, so we don't drink that polluted water. No one wants to drink polluted water. So then we will build the water pipes, and I could just build a water pipe like this, but that's not very realistic and it's ugly. So we will build it underneath the roads, and that's the most realistic. So to build it under the roads is important, because so you can see on this road if there is damage on the water pipes, you can just cut that open and go to the water pipes and repair it. So in the game there is nothing that can break in these water pipes, but in real life something could break. And then the city doesn't have to break open a house or something. You can just do it on the roads, and that's very good. So I'll just build these water pipes. And that was the last one. So now the people have water and electricity, but the water facilities don't have electricity yet, so we will just put that in. So, and I think we can press play now. Oh, one thing, education. We need schools. Right there. And we don't need a university yet. We will just press play, and we can see the people are moving in, and they are building their homes. And we can accelerate time. and then we can see the houses are getting built quicker. And I have the realistic population mod, and this just makes the population more realistic, because in a normal game there would be maybe living four households in this, and in the skyscrapers and the big ones there would be only 26 households, and in real life there are more than that, more than double than that, and it's just more realistic to have the realistic population mod. And I can just quickly show what mods I have. So if I go into options, we have mod settings. So I have emergency lights changer, ambient sounds tuner, harmony. That's just something that the mods can work properly. Move it, TMPE, that's the thing that I'm using for the speed limits, and some other stuff. And what this emergency lights changer and ambient sounds tuner does, I can just quickly build fire station and a police station. If I have also a tool right here to spread fire to something, so we will just burn this building just to show the fire trucks, and so I have the realistic sirens right here. Couldn't hear it very much, and because we had this right here, the fire trucks can just get easily to every home and put out the fire. That's all you can see here, the police. And I'm using the realistic American emergency vehicles, because in the normal game, you can see people coming off the highway and moving in. In a normal game, the emergency vehicles and the sirens are like, if you put the European emergency vehicles and the American emergency vehicles together, you have the emergency vehicles that are in the normal game. And we have very high demand. You can see it right here. The demand for residential is very high, so we will just build some residential. And just to show it, we will build a little bit of high density. So right here, like that, and then one building of that. Just some skyscrapers, and then some low density. So you can see these are getting built now, and already 20 households in there, 20 here and 8 here, and they don't have water because I forgot the water pipes. Now it's fixed. And with this concept and building it a little bit bigger, you can build very cool cities. And in the next episode, we will build a city from scratch, and we will have limited money, and we have to unlock our roads and parts by getting more population. And one thing is parks and plazas. We can build small parks, maybe a dog park right here, and this is just something that makes the people happy and increases the value of the land. So average land value we have 34 dollars per square meter, and you can see that no one wants to live in an industrial area because it's polluted right there. But here, where there is a fire in the school, everyone wants to live here, and we have crime, noise pollution, fire safety. So we have lots of things, and we will look at them a little bit more in depth in the next episode. So for the first showcase of the game, this is the end of the video, and bye.